All right. Is the recording started already?
Yep, we just started.
Awesome. Okay. Sorry about the delay, guys. All right. So, you guys wake up. It's a beautiful sunny day. The light is coming in through the through the window and going through the grate on there and leaving cool shadows on the nightstand where with the drawer in it, which on top of which not the drawer on top of the nightstand, there's still a bowl of chicken soup that Abigail brought up last time. It's cold now. And on the floor, there's a paper airplane with a note on it in illusory script. Only Tumnus is able to read. Which of you is the first to wake? Roll initiative.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I got 11.
Three.
Tumnus, you might sleep in a little bit.
I'm still trying to find the button. Hang on.
It's just at the top in the middle.
I haven't gotten you guys into the comp. There is combat in this, but I haven't gotten into that. He hasn't found the area with it yet, so it's
You have to click on the actual tiny word that says initiative. It's right above hit points.
We're rolling an initiative?
1 second.
Just to wake up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess.
Okay, I still haven't found it. You said it's where?
It's right above the hit points. It's a tiny word that says
Oh my gosh,
initiative.
that is so small. Okay.
Yes. It's
All
real
right.
funny.
Anya, you are the first to wake up. And let me turn down my own audio for a second there. You're the first to wake up. And you hear this scratching sound coming from one of the floorboards.
Okay.
It's like towards the edge near the wall.
All right, I get down and get close over to it and see what I can hear as I'm crawling closer.
As you go over here.
Can't hear anything above the floorboards, I'm going to end up putting my ear down next to it.
All right, you hear scratch, 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 and then one of them's coming up.
Okay, I step back and better get down nice and low so I can look at it as it's
coming. And up comes Diggy, Pinnefer's dirt sprite. And Pinnefer, I know you're still sleeping. You can play him whatever you want, but you see him. He has this terrified looking expression on his face, and his eyes are all big, and his cheeks are all puffed up like he's got something in his mouth.
Oh, Diggy, come here! And she wraps him up in a hug and starts to comfort him.
And then Diggy starts spitting up on the ground this pale green goo on the floor.
I stay out of the what do you call it? The
realm of fire area of
target zone.
Yeah.
But continue to comfort Diggy as Diggy continues spitting up.
Pinnefer
just like I would a cat.
Pinnefer and Riley, you wake up to the sound of Diggy coughing up some yakking sounds.
It's okay, Diggy. You're okay. Go ahead and get it out. Better out than in. You're okay, Diggy.
Diggy.
Keep going. Keep going.
I didn't know that you could do that.
Yes, hush now, says Anya. And she keeps comforting Diggy.
I'm going to clamber down and look between Diggy and Pinnefer and be like, is this normal? Do we need to call a toilet demon doctor? Hang on, can I roll medicine on a dirt sprite?
Yes, you may. Either medicine or investigation will work for this.
Actually, I got 22.
All right. You don't know. Actually, 22. That's pretty high. Where did you learn about the health of familiars? Tell me, Riley.
I know about all kinds of medical problems because I have so many.
Of course. Okay.
And I learned about the medical problems of familiars because at one time, when I was very young, my parents took me to this doctor who was an alternative doctor, and she also treated animals and familiars. Kind of a little more budget, and so I just picked up a bunch from there because I was going to there for a while.
Can fix your car, can fix your cat, kind of guy.
Yeah,
I have a few concerns about you touching my familiar, but continue.
All right.
Anya's right there holding Diggy in her lap. Don't worry, Diggy's safe.
All right, so Riley, you notice that Diggy is in actually very good health. He just his heart rate is elevated. He's very clearly freaked out by something, and he's not blinking very much. Like his eyes are just like frozen in terror. The goo, you are able to hold on. Let me see what you need. Okay, you do notice two things without such a high roll. First of all, you notice he has dirt sediment on him, and you do recognize this because Pinnefer told you last time, and he knows so much about dirt that it matches the dirt that Diggy had found from deep in the basement the other day.
Really? Okay.
Because just to refresh everybody, remember Diggy followed Abigail downstairs last night. She either didn't see him or didn't care about him following her.
Okay. I don't know if I know that Diggy followed Abigail, but regardless, because I can't remember if I was there, Riley gets down and she does like that Sherlock Holmes thing where she picks up just a grain of the dirt and goes, this is basement dirt. Which leads me to believe this is basement goo. By the way, Diggy's absolutely fine. He's just freaking terrified. So there's some freaking terrifying evil goo thing in the basement, which is kind of what my theory was. But yeah, your toilet demon's gonna be fine.
Tumnus, you just wake up after having had a bad dream where Riley was explaining to you there was some kind of evil goo thing in the basement.
I think I remember seeing something like that in my dream.
Tumnus, hi, hello. Yes, good to see you awake, buddy. I gotta go to the bathroom. Your demon's fine. BRB, and she's just gonna go to the bathroom and take you along.
Tumnus, you notice there's a paper on the floor with illusory script on it.
Yeah, I pick it up and look at it.
It says, "You're brooming with potential." And like 8 exclamation points.
Brimming or brooming? I know I'm not the one that heard it.
You are brooming with potential.
Uh-huh.
Where'd this come from?
Pinnefer.
I'm a little bit alarmed at the amount of goo. So
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That was just Hydra. Yeah.
Yeah, I got distracted. So I have climbed out of my bunk because I was on the top bunk. A little bit blurry, but I am headed down to Diggy to try to figure out what this green goo is.
All right, I would like you to roll.
Investigate it.
Yeah, roll investigation.
I'll clean it up when you're done. Don't worry.
Natural 20. You recognize Pinnefer. This is not just any goo. This is slime from an ooze creature.
So first of all, I don't think I have ever rolled a 26 on anything.
Congratulations!
Holy cow! And second, a slime creature. What?
Okay, it is slime from an ooze creature. Ooze creatures. They're a class of monster. It's a category for creatures that they usually mostly dwell underground, and they'll resemble like blobs, like amorphous kind of blob things. So it could be like a shadow slime, an azure jelly, something like that.
Oh, Diggy, did you go digging too deep?
And remember, you can play Diggy. I just want to make sure that you got the character, the part for the story.
The problem is I don't know where you put him. So
Diggy?
Yeah.
I think we don't
right now.
I think. Oh yeah, I don't think we have a. Yeah, I don't think we have a page for him.
No, he was saying that he doesn't know how to play Diggy because he doesn't know what Diggy saw.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Normally I would, but
okay. Diggy isn't entirely sure what he saw. He didn't actually see a monster. He found the remains like sort of like you would find like a trail from a slug or a cobweb. He knows it's something dangerous, so he's freaked out.
You look very scared. I think we should make sure we only tend to places when we know we're going to be awake.
Riley's gonna come back and she's just like, so any updates on the toilet demon? Do we need a toilet demon veterinarian? Because I know someone.
Do you think that you will recover, Diggy?
What's all this about toilet
Diggy's
demon?
just upset, says Anya, and keeps petting Diggy.
We're
Diggy's
talking
gonna
about
have to forcibly leave her lap to quit getting cuddled and pet. Just saying.
Diggy's it's Diggy. He's throwing up green and stuff, but I looked him over. He looks fine.
He's finished now. He didn't bring back that much in his mouth.
He seems to be already getting better, So I think, dirt sprites have a very resilient immune system because their ancestors have ingested so many microbes underground. So, it's just one of those things.
Huh.
I'm not sure how believable that is. I'm very suspicious. What do I roll?
To see if Riley's full of it or not.
Yeah, basically.
Oh right, roll insight.
Insight. Okay.
You're pretty sure that sounds about right to you.
Would you like me to roll persuasion, DM, or is it good?
Oh
as is?
yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. Yeah, you're trying to calm him down.
It's in that one. Dang
It's
it!
natural. Yeah. You're pretty sure she's just making stuff up.
Dice are always against us.
So I don't say anything. Maybe give a dirty look, but I insert myself physically between Riley and Diggy.
Diggy, you're okay. Keeps on hugging Diggy.
Yeah, probably don't squeeze them too tight. They don't technically have.
Okay, you can mind your own business.
Okay, they just have a very thin rib cage. It's very thin
You
ribs.
mind your own business. I'm careful enough.
Okay, I trust you, Anya. I mean, you are the best. You are the best of us, easily. Because you're the one way to act together.
She snorts.
All right, I'm gonna go. Are we ready for class?
I think I'm going to come for Diggy and maybe make sure he doesn't get in any more trouble.
You guys have
good idea.
You guys have breakfast before class. You got stuff in the cafeteria if anyone wants to, or you can just skip breakfast either way. You got a little bit of time before PE.
DM note: where the heck do I put Diggy when I don't need him?
He I think typically he just kind of snaps away with he just goes in kind of like a sort of like a pocket space. Like he just kind of poofs in and out of existence from our perspective, since he's a familiar.
Okay. Do I have to say anything or do anything in order to induce that?
You can just he can just do it on his own, or you can tell him to. Either way works.
And where is the place he's going called?
I actually don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna see if there's a word. It's called a pocket dimension where it waits for summons. It just says okay. It doesn't actually say, it's just called a pocket dimension. It doesn't say you can call it can have its own name.
I'll make it up. Okay, Diggy, you can pocket if you want to. I assume he takes the choice of.
Yeah. You usually have been playing. The players have been playing the familiars most of the time, except for little bits where I've like when they've been off screen.
Right. I will work with it. I will get better at actually driving him more. So, but let's assume that he's now.
This whole thing came about because you let him follow. You told him to follow Abigail last night, and this is why he this is when he came back with the goo in his mouth.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna have him pocketed, and I'll quickly clean up the goo and then head down to breakfast.
All right.
I'm guessing he just simply vanished from Anya's lap.
Yeah.
And she just she blinks at the absence in her lap.
Hugging herself now.
I'm gonna pass Anya just like a rolled up blanket to fill the void of need something to hug.
That's
No, he gets up and gets going.
Now, Pinnefer, you're about to clean up something, and also you're known for having a bit of a healthy coating of earth wherever you go. I'd like you to roll a survival. I think would be okay in this case.
Oh my gosh!
For cleaning up the goo.
Yeah, and I definitely went straight for it with absolutely no concern of myself, so I am touching it with my bare hands.
Okay, Anya was just going to do it with prestidigitation, but since Pinnefer's already into it, she's not going to worry about it.
Pinnefer, you've got it cleaned up pretty well. You went into the bathroom, you found some. They have those like really cheap like paper towel kind of things, and the goo. It turns out it's not really water soluble, but you're able to like sap most of it up and without making it
with your hands. Ugh.
We're in the 1300s and we have paper towels. I like it. Okay.
Yes, there's time.
We've invested our resources differently.
I love it. The texture, yeah.
I'll take it.
Tumnus, were you saying something?
Oh, it's just a little weird how it just disappeared like that. You just tell it to go away.
I didn't
Diggy?
tell it to go away.
Diggy.
I told it that it could take a nap.
So is there like a nap dimension? Can you go there? And do you
I
fall?
cannot get in his pocket. He can get in
Okay.
my pocket, but my pocket is not in my pocket.
Okay, you lost me. How many pockets are in the pocket?
I'd have to ask somebody in the pocket, but I don't want to disturb him right now.
Okay, so I guess you'll just have to help me when we get to that part in class. You'll have to help me with the homework. But it's good to know to have a man who knows about pockets already, so that's useful. I definitely know what that is. Well, we should probably catch breakfast. I think Ghost Girl left you a bowl of weird stuff on over there. It could have clues in it. We didn't want to touch your food without permission, but if you're not going to eat it, I was just going to go look through it.
Ghost
Through
Girl.
it.
Yeah, Abigail, you know the Ghost Girl who
Oh,
thinks
her.
she's from 100 years ago and she brought you soup.
I think I'm just gonna go see what Mazaroth's scooping up.
All right, Riley takes that as permission. I want to investigate the chicken soup. Do a roll investigation.
All right. You remove. All right. Roll investigation.
Ooh, I hit the special music event. I hit a cutscene.
Okay. You three of you, as you're getting ready to head out, you notice that Riley is lagging behind. She goes over to the
Chicken soup.
side table where the chicken soup is. It was being covered with like a little plate to keep it warm. Because even though we've invented cheap paper towels yet, we haven't invented Tupperware apparently. You remove it and you see there's some cold chicken soup, and you know where some soup gets cold, it like kind of congeals a little bit if it's been overcooked a bit. It's a little gelatinous now. But you take a spoon that's provided and you see her stirring and scooping around like she's looking for something good in it. And you haven't noticed anything so far, Riley. But since you rolled so high, you are able to conclude, yes, it is just chicken soup.
All the music's just for chicken soup.
That was unrelated, but I like that it lined up.
I'm gonna pick up like the bowl and like look under the bowl and like
I'm
gonna like lick the rim of it. I'm convinced there's gotta be a clue here. I've got to figure this out. Eventually, she sets it down with disappointment.
All right, because you rolled so high. I will say this: as you're scooping around and messing around with the bowl, you do hear something because it's the little nightstand. It's kind of on like little wobbly, thin legs, and it goes back and forth. And you hear there's definitely something inside of that drawer. And the drawer opens up a little bit and closes a little bit, so you can.
Drawer in it.
I've mentioned it multiple times.
Okay.
It is not locked. You can tell because it's opening and closing.
All right, I open the drawer.
All right, you notice three things. You notice a potion bottle.
Okay.
It looks like, and there's a steel mirror, and there is an old breviary.
What's a breviary?
A breviary is a prayer book, so like an hours.
I
Yeah,
half expected you to say roll history.
That I probably should have.
Hey guys, check it out! I think I found the mystery. Look at all this cool stuff. I call in dibs on. Let's see. What was the first thing?
The first thing was it's a magic potion on it. It's a potion bottle, and you can.
Is it full of stuff?
It's full of some kind of red stuff. Yeah, like kind of red.
Guys,
pink.
I found her blood.
Pinnefer walks over and takes a closer look at the mirror.
Okay, you look at the mirror and see yourself. You look pretty good.
I look pretty good. I'm gonna.
You can tell it's made of steel. It's not a glass. It's not a glass. It's an old steel mirror.
Old steel mirror. I'm gonna turn it. Do I need to roll an investigation? I want to turn it around and see if there's anything like in it or anything.
Sure. You can go and roll investigation. It's a steel mirror.
I'd
There's
like
nothing
to
hidden
roll.
in it or anything. Okay.
Hey,
I'd like to
perhaps
roll-
we should cast Identify on these later on before we try to use them. It'll tell us more about them.
Riley's like in the middle of sniffing the potion. Yeah, we might. That'd be a good idea.
Oi!
Identify. That sounds probably responsible and stuff.
Riley, as you're trying to scoop up everything, Pinnefer, you can add the steel mirror to your
Inventory?
to your inventory. Riley, as
I'll
you're
figure out how.
I'll you know what, I'll put it in for you. Don't worry.
I got it.
Yeah, you
I
just
figured
type it
out
in.
there's a plus button.
All right, and
what else is there?
there's also a bottle full of a potion. There is a label on it. It looks a little faded, but it looks like if you kind of take a look at it, you'll probably be able to say what it is. And Riley, as you're kind of scooping everything up, and you put the book under your armpit, because of course you do.
Right.
A little note falls out. It's handwritten.
That's Friday. Just MacGuffins everywhere. Someone catch the note. My hands are full.
Anya grabs it.
All right, Anya. I need to make sure I understand which. It is handwritten and it's in Elvish, and you know Elvish, right? Let me double check.
I'm half elf.
Yep, you've got it. Okay.
I also know Sylvan, by the way.
Super. All right. So to everyone else who leans over her shoulder, this is what it looks like. I made it so I wrote this back in the day so it would rhyme both in this language and in what it actually says. And is there a way I can whisper the information to one character person or
yes.
/W space
/W
or bean space and then write it out.
Yeah.
Anya. All right. This is it.
A private message for hi, in other words.
Did this work? Unrecognized command. Is it W/WS?
No, it's
oh, thank you. My bad.
Yeah.
Only thing that's working. Okay, sorry about that. This is what it says.
Oh, it didn't work as a whisper.
Yeah, we all see it.
Oh, it whispered the first line. It didn't whisper the second line.
Oh, okay. Well, I do.
No,
speak
that's
Elvish.
actually kind of nice.
What's that?
So here's what she does. Let me make this work in the RP.
All right.
That she's looking at it and reading it in common out loud, or she's just reading it, and by the second half of it, she's mumbling it in common out loud. So all they hear her say is, "Keep thou the spark by practical prophecy revealed," but they missed the first half.
DM, what color is the book?
It is pale blue.
It's not pale white. Okay. Because she asked for a pale, leather white book, didn't she?
Oh, is there handwriting in it?
It is the book itself is not handwritten. It's printed, but the note is handwritten. The notes that says Tenebria Profundial of Itari. I'll put for the case for the recording later. In Elven it says Tenebria Profundial Itaria Magistra Scenari Tun Capte Luxa Moonmeal Oraclia Epistra Revlari, and in Common, that's Deep in the Dark by Didactical Odysseys Concealed, Keep Thou the Spark by Practical Prophecy Revealed.
Yeah, but she did not read the first part aloud, because she's worried about where, I don't know, where
people would hear the first
crew will start digging
around.
Dark.
Yeah, so all you guys heard was Keep Thou the Spark by Practical Prophecy Revealed. Thank you. That was good. That was good damage control for me.
Yes.
Can I actually see over her shoulder, DM?
Yes, you can.
I do speak.
Actually, hold on. Anya, are you keeping your cards close to your chest, or are you keeping that?
Okay, dang it, I can't read it. Dang it.
She trusts them very well. She trusts they'll get into trouble.
Yeah. DM, I'd like to examine the magic potion bottle because that seems important.
All right. Roll perception.
Investigation or perception?
Either works actually for this part.
I have way better investigation.
All right. You can tell that. Thank you. All right. Anya pockets the note. Riley, it was kind of faded, but you can see, you can see that it just says Potion of Healing on it. It was the writing was kind of faded, but you can kind of connect the dots. It says Potion of Healing. It looks like.
Okay, guys, follow me on this. It says Potion of Healing. You see where the letters, the bits of the letters fit together, but I bet you they mislabeled it because it's actually her blood, and then she's looking for her blood so she can become a real closure person again. Just working theory. I'm workshopping. Judgmental 3 workshopping zone.
That doesn't sound likely.
It might have nothing to do with her.
I mean, she set the soup on it, right? I think that's of significance. I think she's crying out from the ghost realm. Wait, where did Diggy go last night again?
Down into the dirt.
Okay. Was he looking like? Was he following or looking for anything or like?
Ask.
Hey, Pin. Pinnefer. Pin. Hey, Pin.
What? What? I don't know how to say that in a sing-song voice.
I just pushed. Okay. And where did Diggy go last night? Where he found all the green goo?
He went to the basement.
Was there like a particular reason why you sent him there?
I sent him to follow Abigail.
Okay, so it's all coming together. So she got eaten by gelatinous ooze down there, right? So now her soul wanders the castle searching for maybe this book and her blood. I figured it out. So all we have to do to grant her eternal rest is give her the book back and then, maybe give her blood / drink it and then kill the ooze and save Christmas. Just a possibility. Anyway, we should probably get breakfast, you guys. It's like, I'm going to keep the potion of healing on me.
Oh, okay. You have the
I
potion.
don't know about all this, but I'm a bit hungry.
Yeah, we should definitely do breakfast, Tom. You are super right.
Get up, I'll get dressed and head down.
All right, and as you guys are making your way down, you notice most of the kids aren't in the halls anymore. Most of them already made it to the cafeteria. And once you get there, as you're about to enter the cafeteria, you see Bort mopping up some kind of weird mess.
What are you cleaning up ooze, green ooze, Bort?
Oh, hey there, how's it going there, you guys?
Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, sweet Prince Bort, how's it going?
It's a little weird today. I've been burnt. There's some kind of spill over here. I've been cleaning up. I've usually, there's usually spills every day, but this is like some kid must have been like running around with I don't know, like some kind of, I don't know, liquid or something. Some kid was running.
Was it green ooze?
It was a little, I don't know. It's kind of this weird like white green kind of stuff, I guess. I don't know. It was weird.
Can I examine the ooze? Is there any ooze left that he hasn't mopped up, DM?
It looks like it's mostly soap and water, but if you lean in, you can take a look.
Okay, what do I roll?
We're investigating again.
Okay, I'm licking the floor.
Ricketts, Miss Ricketts, are you okay there? Riley? And yeah, you can. It's the same. There's a little bit.
It matches. It totally 100% matches. Oh, that's important. I just thought I dropped my ring lens.
And with that high of an investigation, you rolled 20. You also notice there's a lot of there's some of the dirt from Diggy too.
Okay. I'm gonna we gotta get to breakfast. I'm gonna lean into
you even see without a roll, you even see little Diggy footprints, but you don't see anything else in there besides no other footprints or like trail.
Ken, just so you know, Diggy's kind of leaving a mess. That's 100% for Diggy. Just like heads up. Not saying I don't sanction it because I'm all for mess. I'm just saying if the heat gets on you, we need a good alibi for Diggy specifically.
I don't know how to tell the school that the Diggy was following a ghost.
Yeah, I know. We don't tell them that.
Not a ghost.
We don't tell them that. The whole point of an alibi is it's a different story that paints us in a better light, but it's conceivable, right?
Oh.
So Diggy.
Oh, you want me to try to lie?
No. You embellish. It's not lying. It's all about presentation, selective truth telling. So you say Diggy was in Anya's lap, being snuggled, and then it's like, oh well, he couldn't have been there then. And that's true. See, he was being held in Anya's lap, and we have a witness, right, Anya?
I don't think I want to be faced with having to make an alibi. Let's go eat quickly.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if anyone asks questions, I'll do the talking. You don't worry, Pin. I got your back. I'm solid.
By the way,
only makes me worry more.
Just purely out of curiosity, not too plot relevant, really at all. But did anyone take the breviary with them?
I grabbed it if no one else did.
Okay.
What's a breviary?
It was the book. It was a prayer book.
Okay.
It was in the drawer.
Got it.
That was where the note fell from. Sorry, friend.
Yeah, if Anya didn't grab it, I took it.
No, Anya was too busy with the note.
Okay. So what's Mazroth serving? I need to know.
Mazroth You go inside and you can smell. It smells kind of like it smells very cinnamony, extremely cinnamony. Like will make you sneeze cinnamony.
Riley immediately sneezes 8 times in a row.
I sniff it investigatorially. I like cinnamon.
All right, it smells very cinnamony. It smells like there's. You can also Pinnefer with your carefully Tumnus too with your carefully discernible palate. You can tell that there's some kind of toast thing. Someone try to do like cinnamon toast. It smells like.
I would like to eat some of that, please.
The kid who Riley just sneezed on in the front row turns around, and it's that annoying blonde kid from the other day where he completely humiliated himself when he missed magic missile somehow. He does. Hey, do you mind?
No, not really, magic mister. Not particularly.
Oh yeah, no. I should know. My name is known throughout the great world of wizardry and
No, it's not.
magic and major. Yes, it is.
I've never heard it.
Fig, 2 G's, Fig. Alistair.
Fig.
Fig.
Riley
Alistair
is also
Fig.
known as Magic Mister.
Yeah, no, not Magic Mister. All right, Alistair Fig. All right, get it right. Our families have been around for generations. The noble name of Fig has been known, and you see there's a girl right in front of him. Looks very similar to him, but maybe a little bit. It looks maybe just a tiny bit younger. Yeah, sorry. This is my brother. He's kind of wound tight.
Or you could say he's a tight wad.
I wouldn't say he's a tight wad. Says Alistair.
I want to look up history on the name Fig and see if I've heard it through
roll history. See through your network.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, roll history with advantage. Okay, I will, without saying what this is. Roll with advantage.
And by the way, just to make sure that it's heard, I was defending Riley in sort of a backhanded way.
Yep.
22.
Oh, you got it. All right. You know that you know so well. They are not clients. They are not even exactly associates. But you are aware of this group, and you actually have a click in your head. You actually know who Alistair is, and you know who Madeline is also. This is his sister. His sister's name is Madeline, and you remember that their family is very old and has been noteworthy since like early 1400s.
I gotcha. You're that Fig family. They're like really old, flesh budgets, been in the same pond for way too long.
Okay, Riley, says Anya, coming over and taking her elbow. Let's go get breakfast.
See you later, Madeline.
Sorry about her.
She knew my name. Her eyes are all starry, and
they are kind of famous, actually. That was fun. I like. It took me a minute, and then I saw it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's those kids." Yeah, tightwads. So
they're in the same class because of when their birthdays are, but Alistair Fig is only 10 months older than she is.
Pinnefer totally doesn't get it. He looks over. Are you named after the trees?
No, not that kind of fig. Then at this point you guys have made it to Alistair and Madeline has to get Alistair to calm down because there's food involved, and Alistair turns his nose up at some actually looks not that bad toast. Like it looks like it was like not actually toasted. Like it looks like it's more like mushy bread, but like it smells good, which is saying something for the food you're usually getting in the cafeteria. And he very much turns his nose up of it, and she drags him out of the way to avoiding further conflict. Mazareth looks up at you, Riley.
What is it that you would like to top your toast with?
Hey, give me the works. And the same for my buddy. And I'm just going to grab Tumnus and drag him towards the counter.
Tumnus and Riley, he hooks you up. First of all, each of you gets a double serving of the quote-unquote cinnamon toast, which is more like cinnamon, like kind of like bread pudding stuff. But then on top of it, he takes extra like powdered sugar and just like goes to town on it. So it's like a little snow-capped like mountain of food, and he takes out little slices of strawberries and plants them in them, and then he also gives you each extra napkins.
Hey, thanks, Mav. You'll eat the best, and give him the finger guns, little finger snap.
Eat well and grow strong. Live to the day and then. Yes, what would you like?
He turns to you, Anya.
On your
Savory.
toast.
Savory.
Savory. You shall have it.
And he takes he goes to the back, and he comes back with some French, not French toast, sorry, cinnamon toast, and there's some kind of he's got some kind of green leafy herb stuff and like pepper, which does not seem savory. You're not sure if he knows what the word means. He passes it to you.
Eat and enjoy.
Thank you, she says with a smile on her face.
You are
That's what
most
she's
welcome.
always going to say to him.
It's a smart to speak that way to someone who knows your food. To be fair, Pinnefer, he's already hooking you up with some cinnamon toast.
Thank you for the toast.
What else would you like with your toast?
I think I'm good for now. Thank you.
All right, he just made you. It's just a simple. It's one of the more intact pieces of bread, like it's in the shape of bread still, and he hands you the mostly empty thing of like shaker with the cinnamons in. I'm gonna add that to your inventory.
Go
I
ahead.
get cinnamon?
You do. You get extra cinnamon apparently.
Nice. I will take it. I like it.
Your culinary empire is growing. You're gonna have more and more ways to serve potatoes.
Ooh, yes.
I would
I'm
like
going to
to
use them wrong.
Yes. DM, really quick. Has my sending stone gone off today?
It has not. I forgot you had it. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay, I will just be thankful for that for now. I want to look at Tumnus. I'm gonna as we're walking, I'm gonna pull out a chair and gesture for Tumnus to sit like I'm getting a chair for him. I just want to kind of size him up, see how he's doing.
To Tumnus.
Yeah.
All right. Roll
Perception? Insight?
insight.
Okay.
Tumnus, are you trying to hide how you're feeling right now, or are you pretty just open about? I guess what's your perspective? It's a new day. You had a weird one yesterday, but it's a new day, and you're getting a lot of pretty good breakfast. It looks like this time around.
I think about a moment. I'll take a stab. Hello?
Yeah. So okay. So are you trying to hide how you're feeling, or are you being more just upfront about your feelings right now?
So, I'm. I guess right now I'm just not thinking too much.
All right. Your mind's on your breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So Pinnefer, you rolled an 8, so you're getting the vibe that Tumnus is actually doing mostly okay. There might be something else hidden on there, but you can't really tell. His face is like he has this mountain of cinnamon toast in front of him, so it's a little bit difficult to see from where you're sitting. But
Oh, you mean Riley? You
Riley.
said Pinnefer.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, it's not
Riley.
really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see he seems mostly just he's just kind of enjoying life, eating breakfast. Looks like.
I'm going to sit down across from him because I don't want to be too presuming, and I'm going to look at him too much because I'm concerned, but I'm trying to act like I'm not looking at him too much.
Tumnus, every time you look up briefly above your breakfast, and if your eyes ever land on Riley, she immediately turns away like she was looking at something else, but it's too late to tell that she was clearly looking at you.
I got something on my face.
No, sorry. I just want to make sure that yeah, it's just chilling. Yeah, totally just chilling.
I'll take a big stab of big piece of it was French toast, right?
It's like cinnamon toast, but it's
Toast.
a little bit like mushy. So yours is piled kind of high and it has sugar on it and little strawberries.
Yeah, I take a piece that's a little bit too big and cram it in my mouth and use my fork to stuff it the rest of the way in as I'm chewing.
You like the? I wanted to have Maz hook you up with the best. And of course, if you ever wanna, if you ever get a stomach ache, I might have a stomach ache too, but only if you wanna, Anyway, Anya, Pinnefer, come sit with us.
I'm a little bit edgy still, but I go sit in the general vicinity, but still attempt to sit one seat away from Riley.
Okay, I gesture for Anya to sit next to me since I'm sitting across from Tumnus.
Anya plunks on down.
Awesome. Hey, can you guys break a gold into like silvers?
Not in my pocket right now. We're going to class.
Okay, it's not weird. Like, I wanted to tip Maz, but if you over tip, sometimes it's weird. Like, they get uncomfortable. I'm just, I'm gonna go own it. I'm gonna walk over to Mazroth and flip him a gold.
All right. He just looks up at you, and there's no one else in line now. Everyone else has gotten food, and he's just staring. Nothing. You don't see his face, but you're getting this kind of confused vibe.
It's a tip. I just want to thank you because you work so hard working in the cafeteria.
You see this kind of bony hand comes out, grabs it, and just slides it all the way back to his cloak.
Oh my!
Without a word.
All right, right on. Sees his finger gun, so walks back to the table. He's cool.
Here, bun. It's first class.
Ah, dang it! I wasn't able to do my weight gain powder. Okay, well, I gotta do it at lunch. Okay, I'm gonna bundle up all my books and try to get towards the class.
All right, you guys all walk with your books to the gym for your PE class, which doesn't require books.
Well, I'm always carrying my books. I have right now so many books on me. 7, 8.
Not all of them are for class, though, right? Like
9.
A lot of them are.
No, I just carry them with me wherever I go.
You got your broomstick series.
Oh, what's my page a day motivational quote?
Your Poetry of the Day motivation quote says, it says, hold on, let me think. It's got a typo in it.
Okay.
Only you can make the difference for Tada.
So who do you think Tada is?
It gets capitalized on that too. Todah.
I'm gonna look it up at my pantheons of the ancients, see if it's like one of the old gods.
All right, roll religion.
Okay.
19. Todah was the name of a spirit who was exorcised, that was terrorizing his villagers, that was exorcised by Saint Jinx himself.
Huh. Interesting. Todah. Only you can make the difference for Todah. Hey, Riley's gonna look at her friends and try to figure out who she would tell this to. Hey, Pinnefer.
Yes.
Do you ever feel like your page-a-day motivational calendar? She's like taking him aside and whispering a bit. Do you ever think your page-a-day motivational calendar is telling you to commune with an ancient demon?
I would like to look at your page.
It says Todah. That's the name Saint Jinx cast out. Todah. It says only I can make the difference for Todah. Do you think it's like a Lutheran script or something?
Does a difference need to be made for Todah?
I don't know. I didn't think there was, but now maybe there does, and maybe I'm the chosen one. I didn't consider that. Is it like a dark chosen one, like for evil, bad stuff? And is it is destiny permanent? Oh gosh, I didn't even think of that.
I can't imagine Todah picking you of all people to do that.
Pinnefer, you're too kind.
You walk into the gym, and it's very echoey, and it's just this very big, white, echoey space, and there's some kids already here, and you notice there are instruments. There's no one here, but there are big instruments here. There's a piano, a bass, and a drum set.
Okay, I'm going to go to the piano, and I'm going to try to play with all of the confidence in the world.
All right. Do you have any musical background at all, Riley?
I think my godparents own a piano.
Roll performance.
17.
17. What song do you wow this mostly empty gym to?
It's the school anthem. What other song?
All right. You play an instrumental version of the school anthem that you're dimly aware of. It's often played for you haven't been to a sports game yet, but the sports play is called for the Jinx Jackalopes, and that's also the name of the school anthem. It's Jinx
And then
Jackalopes.
towards the end, it starts to blur into a medley of a kind of raucous pub song that I know from my Godfather, but no one knows the difference.
I don't have a song for this, but pretend that there's a there's a.
We can use our imaginations. That's the original Discord bot.
All right. So Tumnus and Pinnefer and Anya, what is your reaction to Wiley touching things and playing music?
I didn't know that he could play. I don't know as if I like it.
Are we supposed to do that yet?
I mean, no one said I couldn't.
There's just some random kid who's just rocking out to the song. By the way, at the very back.
Yeah, to keep the energy going.
Yeah, keep it going. Being yelled at the back.
There, once with the ship that puts it.
And
funny.
And you stop playing, Riley, because you noticed Sister Ambrosia. She's not giving you the stink eye, but her eyebrows up. You notice she's here. This is the dwarf, who's she's your PE teacher. Okay,
I'm just gonna kind
she also go ahead.
gonna kind of trail off with a couple of really stressed chords staring right at her, just to establish dominance, and then stop I could keep going, but I'm choosing to stop.
All right.
Establish dominance?
Okay, you don't break eye contact with Sister Ambrosia until you're done playing the piano completely, and then you slowly walk away. And remember, Sister Ambrosia, she's the dwarf. She's also your divination teacher, and she also teaches the monsterology elective here. That hasn't started up yet. All right.
If she saw that coming.
No one ever sees me coming. It's my one talent.
All right. Apparently, HR said I'm not allowed to call you kids maggots anymore. So, listen up, wormlings. We here today, we're going to be doing for our first physical education. We will be doing something that is physically educational and culturally educational. And she looks over, and you see. Hold on, I think I remember making a note about who did this. There was a. You notice Sister Cecilia goes over and sits down at the piano. Sister Daniela, the goblin, she's at the drums, and you see Dr. Sigil, the goatee guy that Riley thinks
evil guy.
He goes over and he sits down at he stands up actually because it's behind the bass.
Of course, he plays the bass.
We're gonna be teaching you kids how to do a waltz.
Yeah.
All right. This is a very simple dance. It's a very simple dance for couples. It's in 3/4 time. So that's can anyone here tell me what 3/4 time means? Emphasis is always on the first beat.
It means that you tap 3 times and then you wait 1 time, right?
That is correct. Yes. Bonus points to young Master Pinnefer here. Master hold on. Ingham. That's right. That's Ingham. I usually don't see anybody's last name.
I know my name doesn't show. And by the way, while this is happening, I'm edging closer and closer to Anya.
Anya has raised her hand, and yes, young lady.
I'm not allowed to dance. My family does not allow it.
Your family doesn't allow dancing.
Correct.
Okay.
Down crest.
All right. For conscientious objectors to dancing, do you play an instrument? Is that
No.
that could? Can you do cartwheels?
No.
Can you do anything in gym here that?
Is there open flame? DM, is there open flame in this room?
There are no open flames in this room.
Dang it!
I don't want to know why you asked.
Is there okay, I'm just gonna cast minor illusion and make it look like there's maggots all over the teacher.
She can't see herself, so some kids start giggling, but they haven't. All right, it's no need to laugh at her. All right, it takes all kinds to ruin a. I mean, all kinds to make a world.
She's
I
gonna
hold up
die.
the steel mirror.
What do you do?
I can sit and meditate. Will that work?
I hold up the steel mirror.
You hope to see her. What is this? And she goes for a second, and then I can't remember if I can have her just. She should be able to notice it just by with Arcana. Hold on, just a second. Remember, there's a way to I might be intelligence for this part, I think. Oh yeah, natural 20. She can tell. She knows what it is, and she can tell. She noticed now with the she can tell who where it came from now. She looks up. Miss Ricketts.
Yes, me.
She as the illusion goes away.
Yes.
All right. Listen. We have here. We have here.
You have something, don't you?
Look. All right. Is this gonna be a problem? Do you have an issue with
I don't have any problems. I've never had a problem in my life. I wouldn't know one if I saw one. A lot of people tell me I'm a problem, but I think that's just a lack of imagination. Do you have a problem?
Tumnus visibly cringes a little bit at that.
Oh boy. Okay, Sister Ambrosia has another natural 20. I think she might have advantage right now. I probably should have turned that off. You don't know how to do that. But anyway, she can tell she ties with the first one, and then whether it was with natural first roll or the second one. First of all, she ties, so she can tell that Anya is that she didn't get her family didn't tell her she wasn't allowed to dance, but she also doesn't want to just embarrass Anya in front of everybody, so she's going to pull her aside later. All right, so let me show you. Do I have two volunteers?
I volunteer.
All right.
I
Who
step
here wants
back
to
as
dance?
rapidly as I possibly can?
Who here wants to dance with Riley? No one's raising their hand.
Wait. Oh wow, this is just a great moment for everyone. Hardy har. Yes. Tumnus volunteers.
All right, Master.
A duck behind. A duck behind Anya.
Okay, Anya's actually you can't because Anya's just gone to the side of the room and sat down.
I duck behind whoever's there.
Okay, you stuck behind Pinnefer.
I'm gonna cast because I'm
step on you
noticing.
while backing up.
You guys trip over. Actually, no, both roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me find that one. That's under this, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Pinnefer, you managed to right yourself. Tumnus, you do not. You fall on your back.
I'm noticing that this is distracting from Anya because I don't want her to be embarrassed. I just need to double down on my other friends being embarrassed. So I'm going to cast Minor Illusion again, and it's going to be Tumnus's voice saying, "Yeah, sure, I would love to dance."
All right.
Don't put words in my mouth. My back hurts now.
Oh, boo-hoo. Don't be a man of your word.
The you hear Anya saying something in the back about how you guys are going to get into detention if you're like just under her breath. And all right, very nice. And you can tell Ambrosia doesn't believe it, but very nice of you to volunteer. Mr. Brenenhol can up, and so I will demonstrate. Or anyone? How about that? Better yet, Riley. How about you? Come over here.
Now, who wants to dance with Sister Ambrosia?
Yes, exactly. Yes, that would be best. That would be.
I don't hear anyone.
Pinnefer immediately walks to Sister Ambrosia.
That jerk.
And,
Clara.
So Pinnefer, she takes hold of your hands, and she's like, "All right, so we'll be learning the simplest step. It's called the box. It's called the box step. All right, simplest step for Waltz.
I know how to step on boxes.
What you're gonna do is the leader take. First of all, you have to decide which of you're gonna be leader, which is gonna be follower. I'll lead for this example. You will take your left foot, make a forward half box. All right. And let me back up. Box step has two parts: forward half box and a backward half box. So each has 3 steps: forward to backward. You take a step to the side, then you take a step, feet close together. All right. And as you're doing this, when you after the leader is made, starting with your left foot, make a forward half box, then a backward half box, and then when we're in the backward part, our feet are switched. Because while you're making a forward bath box, the follower does the opposite. So you're starting right, make it backward, then forward. And so she's walking you through all this.
Sister
Pinnefer, how well are you
Ambrosia.
understanding this? Roll performance.
Sister Ambrosia, I don't see a box. Okay, what am I supposed to roll?
Oh, I just realized that my thing was unplugged.
I kind of thought you might be potentially unable to hear us.
Sorry, guys. You guys heard? Sorry.
Yeah, we heard you.
We
Okay,
heard
all right.
you. I think.
Much earlier in your spiel,
Sorry.
I said I had Pinnefer say, "I don't see a box."
Okay, it's a metal. It's a box you make with your feet. It's 2-dimensional. It's not a real box. Another kid raises his back. I don't see any boxes here. It's a forward half box.
Now, what was it you wanted me to roll?
Roll performance to see if you're picking up anything. If this is kind of more reflecting her ability as a teacher at this point than you.
It ain't going well.
I'm casting minor illusion to just have little voices in the crowd say, can't find my box, and like have panicky kid voices. Just various permutations of thinking there needs to be literal boxes.
Yeah, I didn't bring my box. I forgot, you guys. I didn't bring my box either. Oh shoot, you guys. No, it's my box. I can see we're getting a little off track. All right. Let me. Perhaps this will speak for itself. And the band strikes up and begins to play. If I can get it to work. This was the part. Here it is. Okay.
Boy, this is a catchy tune.
Yes, and you may notice the hold on, my timing's off. The emphasis is always on the first beat. You'll notice that's the waltz. It's a waltz, do like that.
I would like to cast minor illusion because it's a cantrip and I can abuse it as much as I want to just throw in little offbeats into the band to try to get them out of sync to make the music fall apart as quickly as possible.
You see them looking up, but they seem to have practiced this.
Dang it.
A few of them, you can hear Dr. Sigil. He's new to the whole school, and he has the confidence of someone who knows how to play bass. You can tell that he just kind of told someone he knew how to play bass, so he's doing mostly okay. But he's looking at them like, wait, what is happening? All right, so partner up and do what I do, or at least just get your body moving, get the lymph moving going, so that we can line up with what we needed to do with the state. And so she was to keep up the state standards for physical activity here. So she walks over to Anya and sits down next to her. So you got two left feet there. She's saying this too quietly for other people to hear, unless they're like trying to.
What?
Do you have 2 left feet?
No, I don't like dancing.
You know what? When you start it, you might have fun. I mean, look at them. They look like they're having fun. No one's dancing yet.
Can I have followed Sister Ambrosia? Because I've been eyeing Anya. Can I just ditch Tumnus and follow Sister Ambrosia?
Roll.
Anya's going to completely clam up if she sees this.
Okay. Anya, roll perception. All right. You crit failed, and Riley rolled a stealth 15. No one else knows, unless anyone was trying to look for Riley, no one notices her, and she just kind of disappears among the sea of people. There are a few kids now who are like trying to dance, but they're not trying to do a waltz or anything. They're not trying to do the box step like Sister Ambrosia was trying to teach them.
I'm just trying to figure out if Sister Ambrosia needs to die.
Well, Anya, is Sister Ambrosia going to keep pushing?
No, she stops and she's just kind of quiet for a minute and just kind of watching the kids do their thing.
So Anya starts sobbing.
And she kind of freezes up like she doesn't know what to do, and she like very tentatively just kind of pats you on the back a couple times. You gotta
keep sobbing.
But okay, Pinnefer and Tumnus, you can tell that Anya is crying also.
Well, how authentically she's crying is probably a completely different question.
Okay.
Should I roll perception?
Everyone else roll insight, actually, in this case.
18.
And Anya, go ahead and roll deception.
Deception or performance?
Oh, dang. You know what? In this case, performance, actually. Yeah. Okay, you have the most. Everyone else, 18, 10, 19. Anya, you rolled a 5. And my sister Broja's not buying your... As you can tell now...
Distressed. She was very distressed. Does she actually get to try? She...
Okay, you know what? Yeah, she was buying it at first. Hun. Let me see if she's... If there's a way... I'm gonna try to just use... I think it's still an advantage, but I'll use just roll. She rolls, let's see, it'd be insight, so I think it'd be... Yeah, okay. Wait, you're running deception now, too? Look, okay, I know it's difficult meeting, you know, it's a new school and everything, but you might have fun, Alright, so Pinnefer and Tumnus and Rille. Rille, you're still hidden. Tumnus and Pinnefer, what are you guys up to? The kids are kind of dancing around you, but they do not seem to be trying to do waltz.
So, I grew up in Tumnus grew up in a wealthy family, where he would have been taught
how to dance.
How to dance.
You may roll. In that case, you may roll performance with advantage.
And I would like to. Sort of cue up my my most gentlemanly behavior.
All right.
And walk over towards Anya, and bow and hold a hand out and say, "May I?"
All right. Roll persuasion with advantage.
And I'll give a wink and say, "I'll lead."
Anya shakes her head vigorously.
Yeah. Okay.
Denied.
Very well. I'll hold a hand out to Pinnefer.
What am I supposed to do?
I'll show you.
Is it okay for us to do that?
Yeah, she just introduced as leader and follower lead, so school's not going to care who you're dancing with.
We're practicing.
The only dancing I know is dancing in the field.
Well, this is like a field, but indoors.
I will follow.
DM, is there flint in my ink pen?
No, there's no flint in your ink pen. Why are you wanting to keep doing fire stuff?
Is there?
This building is connected to the rest of the building.
Okay, I'm going to try to take the lead and dance a waltz.
Roll performance with advantage.
Ooh, that's only a 6.
It's not your day today. Pinnefer, you roll performance. Maybe you can save this. You know what? You guys start playing. It's more of a jig kind of thing. More of a jig thing, because even though Tumnus, you were going to lead, because Pinnefer rolled higher and he seems to have no idea of what he wants to do, you end up kind of just doing what he does, and you guys are just kind of having fun, just doing kind of a jig thing. Tumnus, you're trying to add a little more grace to it, right? Because
start laughing and
Pinnefer, he's like kind of just stomping on the gym floor, and it's like echoing. Everyone else is, but everyone else notices that what you're doing is to the beat of Pinnefer is staying to the beat to the music, and so they start kind of doing what you're doing. And Sister Ambrosia just pats Anya in the back one more time and goes back in to try to get the kids to waltz again, but there's only a little bit of time left in the dance. So, Rille, you've also managed to avoid having to dance. What are you up to?
I'm gonna pop up beside Anya, kind of out of nowhere. Hey.
Yeah.
Do you need anything? Do you need me to kill anyone? I mean, not kill. I didn't say that, but do you need?
I don't want to dance.
No, that's cool. I get it. It's like, what's dancing for anyway? It's like stupid, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Look, I'm around, and I don't want you to think that I don't care.
Oh, I know you care. Just make her think I'm real, so that she leaves me alone.
Oh, I've got plans for her. Trust me.
Okay, good.
Right.
God,
Sorry.
what have I started things, Anya?
No, it's fine. It'll be so above board. You won't believe how above board. I mean, who says I'm gonna do anything? Okay, I'm gonna walk backwards on a dance floor, and I want to do a dance solo that no one, the likes of which no one has ever seen.
Roll performance.
It's a 7.
No one has ever seen this. You try to.
I try to do the worm, and I'm just gonna slam my face in the ground repeatedly.
You try to do the worm, and your hat falls off the first time, and then you slam your face into the floor again, and slam your face into the floor again. People are looking at you flopping on the ground, and they're talking a lot because you're known for having some medical issues. So people are looking like, is she having a problem? Is this a seizure we're watching, or a dance? The music stops.
What's everyone stopping the party for? We're just getting started.
Your face is, the forehead is red from hitting the gym floor repeatedly.
What's everyone? Come on, hit that music. Hit me with something.
Tentatively, the band strikes up again.
Go harder. Come on, I want metal.
And they start the exact same thing.
Stupid Waltz. Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Sister Ambrosia. I mean, hey, can we talk aside for a moment?
She stops trying to teach this kid how to dance, and he walks away, thankfully. Yes, Miss Ricketts, how can I help you?
Yeah.
You need some help with your moves here? She offers a hand.
No, it's not that. Thank you very much. I'm very confident in my moves, unlike some people who feel the need to project their insecurities about their moves into an educational career. But regardless of that,
Oh my god.
I was just speaking with my parents via Sending Stone. I hold up the Sending Stone, and there's just been some concerns about that some of your pressuring and discriminatory behavior in this school vis-a-vis dancing and cultural conflicts between your cultural standards and the religious rights and cultural rights of other groups, especially marginalized groups. And there's concerns about your
paladins are marginalized.
There's concerns about that your teaching career should be in
Roll
question.
Roll deception.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll deception. It's a critical.
The dice are just on your side of the assistant brochure. Look, young lady, maybe we can speak after class.
Oh, you want to speak after class, lady? I know people.
Anyway, so
You know what, lady? Come here. Let's speak after class.
This conversation's over, Miss Ricketts. All right, you failed this class. She walks off.
Hey, my godfather, Mr. McBeog.
No, she's not listening to you.
I'm gonna go tug at her sleeve.
What? Look, kid, if you want to take tension, I would suggest.
Well, my father, Mr. McBeog, might have to hear about that. My godfather,
Mr. McBeog.
Mr. McBeog.
I should recognize this name because
you might want to think very, very carefully about where you've seen that name.
What does Beog mean?
You don't know what McBeog means? Sheesh. How you been inside these four walls your whole life? Is that what this is? You think everyone's clean and up on the up and up, sister? You think everybody's just clean napkins waltzing around in a room? I got news for you, sister. I know people. Okay? I know the people who run the milk. I know the people who run the show. I know people, and if you push me, sister, I swear to every god that's ever been worshipped, I will end you.
Listen, Riley, we'll talk about this later. Riley, roll perception.
Okay, I will roll perception.
You notice Anya is writing down something, but you don't know what.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna turn around, and within audible of Sister Ambrosia, I'm gonna pick up the Sending Stone and say, "There's a nun named Sister Ambrosia giving me trouble, and she needs a talking to. Thank you."
All right, you send this. I'm trying to remember Sending Stones. It's like voice.
20 words. There's a nun named Sister Ambrosia who needs a talking to. Thank you. Yeah, it's within the limits.
All right. All right. You hear the stone glows a little bit. You can tell that it's just used.
I'm gonna go sit down.
All right. All right. The class comes to a close, and people start filing out. The next period is. I'll make sure I'm staying on track for the 90. We want to go. We got it's an abjuration with Father Caspar, and so Ambrosia is still back here. I'm gonna use the heck out of whispering. Know how to use it. That's it. Sister Ambrosia, she's still trying. The music has stopped, and you can still hear her counting, transing with some poor girl in the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, well that's. Go ahead and run on to your next class.
I'm gonna try to collect my friends.
You go and head up to where Tumnus and Pinnefer have been having a great time, just dancing around and enjoying themselves. And you notice Anya is missing. She has seemed to have left the building.
Hey, sorry I ditched you, Tumnus. Hey, where's Anya?
She really didn't want to dance.
Yeah, dang it. I go on one crusade and I lose track of her. Guys, she is the only thing that is keeping us from getting, she's the only reason we're getting any grades. We need to find Anya.
Look, I think we made it too big of a deal.
You think? No, I think we distracted nicely.
And made her uncomfortable.
With us? No, I think that stupid nun, that Ambrosia dwarf, she's got to go. She's not going to be working here for too long. I don't think that this is going to be taken care of. This is ridiculous.
Is that so, Miss Ricketts?
Yeah.
Around, she's there.
Yeah, it is so.
All right, it's after class, so you can see me now. Look, I don't like where this attitude's coming from. You can have your own.
I can see you from all the way over here. I can see the mole on your face too.
That's not. See, this is inappropriate behavior. We do not tolerate this sort of thing at the school. All right, so you want to do well in school, right?
You're not motivating me, Teach.
Look, I know PE isn't everyone's thing, but there's no need to get rude about it, all right?
Look, I'm going to be late for my next class. We can meet after that class if you want.
And I have a feeling I won't be able to track you down, but I'll pass this on up to my superior.
Yeah, you just do that, ma'am.
She walks off in a huff.
Yeah, she's going down. Come on, guys, let's go.
Oh, why did you have to be so mean to her?
Because she's being mean to my friend. It's called being protective. You gotta protect your own. That's how it goes. You gotta protect your own.
I don't know if I want you to protect me the way you tried to protect others.
All right, noted, Pin. Next time you're being hung out high and dry, I'll leave you to hang high and dry, like a potato.
I think your methods of protection are a bit violent.
Well, I didn't get fine with her. I mean, it's not like I just resort to. It's not. I mean, sometimes I panic and then I do a thing that's stupid and I don't know how to talk to my friend afterwards. But most of the time, I am very careful and selective in the usage of words to make points that should be obvious for the preservation of other people's safety.
I give a very piercing look at Riley. Pinnefer is trying to deduce why Riley was so obsessed with trying to light something on fire.
All right, roll insight.
Fire's cool.
That was it.
And she wanted to create a diversion as well, so that Anya would not be embarrassed.
Yeah, that was the 22 for the.
And then also get revenge on Sister Ambrosia for embarrassing Anya, and also fire's cool.
I'm just gonna ask the question. So why did you want to light things on fire?
It's just the first thing that occurred to me. You know, you got to roll with your first idea because that's the raw one. That's the real one.
I don't know as if fire was going to help that situation, but
fire helps every situation.
It certainly. It certainly is a solution to a lot more things than I'd like to think.
Pinnefer, think about potatoes. A potato's fantastic, but how about a French fry? Now that's when you add fire to a potato because fire improves every situation.
You're technically not wrong. You're being very persuasive.
All right,
because I'm right.
Anya comes up right behind them then and said, "It's actually the oil that makes it better."
There you are. See, we found her. I told you fire was the solution. Hi, Anya. How you
fire
doing?
Ruins ice cream.
Oh, I'm fine, she says cheerfully.
Do you need anything that involves us helping you and being good, supportive friends?
No, I'm fine, she says. And if you try to incite her, she's perfectly cheerful.
20 insight. Okay. Okay. That's cool. We should get to next class.
All right, your next class, we but
I'd like to lag behind with Anya as Pinnefer and Tumnus head forward, assuming they do.
I'm getting away from Riley because
Yeah, I'm moving on.
I am fairly certain that Riley would like to see me on fire.
Hey, Anya, you like journaling?
No, never have.
Do you like writing things down?
What are you talking about?
I was just noticed you were writing like stuff down, and I assumed you weren't taking notes on the dance, so I was just curious.
She shrugs her shoulders and skips off towards class.
Yeah, that's spooky. I don't like that. Okay. Riley, you're gonna have to be one heck of a detective for this. Mystery Riley away! I'm just gonna go after them.
all right, you guys have abjuration now with Father Casper. It's in classroom A11.
What's abjuration? Whispers Anya as she comes in.
It's magic, I think.
I
Thank you,
don't know
genius.
exactly
I
what it
really
does.
am so glad that I made friends with you to help me figure these things out.
Well, yeah, I live to serve.
Your sending stone is going off, Riley.
Oh, dang it, I gotta take this.
Yep, the priest guy has walked into the class.
I'm putting the sending stone up to my ear and like trying to turn it away from. Can I roll stealth to try to like duck under my desk?
Go ahead, roll stealth.
17.
All right, he doesn't notice you. You're good.
Okay, sending stone to the ear.
It says, it's a sending stone. It says, it's only 3 words. On our way.
Oh, right, what have I done? Riley, stupid. She like taps the sending stone on her forehead. But I can't send a message till next dawn. Isn't that right, DM?
You know, I actually don't remember the rules. I gotta be
if I
honest.
I
recall
think that's
correct,
what it is.
yeah. I've used my one remote communication to start a problem. Oh, crud.
This
get
is
back in my
so
seat.
on character, though.
Yeah, that's right. Next dawn. Yep. Okay, I
I'm
looked it
gonna
up just to be
sit in
sure.
my seat and just sweat like bullets.
All right, for everyone, roll perception.
Okay. 9. Oh no, wait, I got 13. I'm just like,
Tumnus, you natural 20.
Natural 20, yeah.
Natural 20. Tumnus, you see a little man with a green bowler hat ducked behind the desk.
oh no. Oh no.
Your teacher clearly has not noticed him and goes and sits behind the desk.
I glance around a little bit more.
He's still there. He's hiding behind the desk.
Is that...
He looks about like gnome height.
Are you seeing something interesting?
I think so.
Tumnus, it doesn't happen to be someone wearing a green hat, does it? Just a totally random Riley question.
Oh,
being
you
a
say
dork.
it too?
I not maybe.
Is that a leprechaun?
Well, I mean, I can't see him, so maybe not. Who knows what happens here in this fun place where you guys don't talk to him under any circumstances.
That only makes
Riley
Pinnefer want to talk
whispers,
to him more.
Anya, what trouble are you getting into now?
Nothing. I didn't get into any trouble. I just got mad, okay? Because the nun was giving you trouble, and so I called a friend.
You called a friend to do what?
I didn't
You have
specify.
leprechauns for friends?
I'm technically my godparents are leprechauns, okay? I'm kind of leprechaun. I mean, I'm a half elf, but I live with my godparents, and their kids are leprechauns, and they're kind of like siblings, sort of. But it's not important.
Sounds way more important and interesting than anything we got in class this week. Cool.
Yes, well, don't talk to them under any circumstances, okay? Because I'm not Like I'm in the family, but I'm not in the family. You understand? Like don't. I don't want you guys getting tangled in all of that because you guys are sweet summer children, and this is a wonderful little school.
Wait. What?
It's not important. Don't talk to them, please.
Sweet summer children, Anya says out loud. Not whisper.
Anya, is there anything you'd like to share with the class?
No, not at all. Thank you, Professor.
Yes. All right. We will be learning today about abjuration. Ooh. Now, Father Caspar just kind of when you guys thank you, Master Ingham. Now, when you guys hear abjuration, what comes to your mind?
A sneeze.
Yes, thank you, Master Ingham. What else comes to your mind? Let's share. He sits on the desk.
Letter J.
I think of like a little bald man with like a funny hat, and like a thing comes out of the hat and it cleans his forehead for him.
It's over the imaginative Miss Ricketts.
I'm gonna patent it someday. It's gonna be called the forehead hat cleaner.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind then. I mean, I won't, so you can patent it.
Yeah, pending.
Now, all abjuration means is the school of magic that banishes, protects, blocks. It's all about protecting yourself and others.
Can it protect a potato from blight?
It can protect potato. It can even protect potatoes from blight. Now,
I'm very interested, and I literally lean forward in my seat.
This is not about that, though. This one is called. The spell is called Shield.
Oh.
Now, I will demonstrate this spell. I know some of you people have had different teaching styles, so to speak. The different teachers, and we're all new here. I like to demonstrate and then have my have some interaction that way. So this takes just verbal and somatic components. And I believe yesterday you had that explained to you, the difference between verbal and somatic material. Anyone want to offer a definition?
Verbal components.
Yes, Master Brenenhol.
You speak something.
Correct.
And somatic, you do a hand gesture.
Correct.
Oh, okay, I was way off.
All right, and material, of course, is self-explanatory.
And yes, material.
Material
doesn't use material though, does it?
That is correct, Master Brenenhol. The extra. Well, I can't remember what we say. A plus. Well, we'll get to the grading later. But yes, excellently answered. This spell only requires verbal and somatic elements, and we will now. I will demonstrate this for you. So, I am. Hold on. I think he should have what he needs to get this done. To cast the shield spell is actually quite simple. This will create a shield around yourself, and all you have to put out your hand like so, and speak the magic word, which is, hold on, sorry, I totally had it. Aegis. And Aegis, and he puts out his hand, and you see this. Well, you don't see so much as feel. You feel this kind of barrier be created around him. And all right, now I've been informed that you've all been taught the spell to magic missile. I would like you all to fire at me.
Hey, excuse me, Father. Quick. Oh no, never mind.
Pinnefer jumps right in. Pinnefer jumps right into it. He fires 3 different things. Hits right at him. He takes. Father Caspar doesn't. He doesn't take any damage at all. Anya jumps up and just fires. Wait, did you manage to hit it? Oh, it's for each one, yeah. Hits him. He doesn't even he's not even knocked back. And now, as you can see, shield allows you to be completely protected from magic missile. Take no damage from it. It's quite impressive. Hold on, we got to think. Oh, it's just my computer. Okay. Now, anyone else like to see? Before we can test this on each other. It's safe enough.
I would like to see I think I maybe want to try doing the spell without people firing missiles at me first, though.
Absolutely, Master Pinnefer. Everyone can class. Give me a big round of applause. He tries to make this.
Riley's gonna clap like really enthusiastically, and then remember the last time she encouraged him, it freaked him out, and then stop.
So there's a little bit of scattered clapping, and one that stops very quickly, and everyone else stops at the same time. All right. I think I actually haven't given you guys the spell yet, which I should have beforehand. Hold on.
Okay, don't worry, I'll cover for you.
No.
I
I've got
it
this.
myself.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Tumnus already
Yeah, I
knows
can
it.
probably grab it. I'll duck near Tumnus, by the way. Hey, not to be too obvious about it, but are you gonna mind if I actually let me put it differently. How about I cast shield on myself and then you can test it on me? Oh no, wait, you don't like attack spells, do you, Tumnus?
Tumnus just spins his head towards her and just gives a death
Oh,
glare.
I'm a dork. I picked the item instead of the spell for shield, and I gave that to to Pinnefer.
Oh, I have a
I
shield
did
too,
actually
but
see that. I caught you do it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
we can't actually use it and cast magic because if you're trying to use something for which you are not proficient, you are incapable of casting magic.
Hold on.
So,
Let
by
me-
the way, a fabulous way to disarm a wizard in battle is to put armor on them. So if you get like 6 goblins who are each going to do a step, or like 10 goblins who are going to just surround a wizard and do a step of putting the armor on, donning the armor, it takes, a minute to take off? Or 10 minutes to take off, and the wizard is magicless until the armor is off.
All
Isn't that
right.
fabulous?
that's awesome.
I've never had that happen to me, and I'm really glad it hasn't.
But now you know.
Yes. One for the DM toolkit.
Tumnus, I want to give you props. I just noticed this you were putting the name. You have the verbal components noted in the spells. That's very cool.
Oh yeah.
And let's see. Hold on, Pinnefer. I'm gonna. You got a free shield out of this. I'm gonna take away the part that's the inventory part that's not supposed to be there. Okay. All right. Everyone should be able to cast shield now, I think. Anya, you have it? I think.
Yeah, I dropped it in.
Awesome. Oh, that's right. You did. That's right. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. I should have had that done ready beforehand. All right.
Okay, I will cast a shield.
Right, Pinnefer, you speak Aegis, and you put out your hands, and you feel this like energy all around you. And from inside it, you hear this very, very slight hum, and things look a little bit, almost not entirely, but like you're looking through water. Like it's not as blurry, but there's a little bit of like, almost like it's kind of a hot day. Things are a little swishy, but not to the point where it affects like your aim or anything.
Looks a little shimmery.
Yes, that is normal. Now, who would like to shoot something at their classmate here?
Oh, wait
Hang
a
on.
minute, I didn't agree to that.
Hang on.
That's right. That's
One
right.
second, one
But
second.
no, but keep going.
One
I'm
second.
out of spell slot, says Anya.
That's too bad, young lady. All right, well, you can go. Are you actually out of
Use
spell slots?
magic.
Yeah, we only have two first level spell slots, and she casts magic missile at the professor, and she casts shield. That's her spell slots.
I gotta get
Do
you.
you want to retcon that? We're in a magic school. This seems like a problem.
Yeah. Anya, Father Caspar walks up to you, and hold on. Is there anything to cast to replenish spell slots?
No. I mean, you can do arcane recovery during a short rest. But yeah, we only have 2 slots at a time. I mean, what you can also do is, I think it's a pearl of power. You have to be attuned to it. Maybe this is standard issue for students, and you can store, I think, 3 spell slots worth of magical oomph in them. It would probably make sense for students to be issued a pearl of power to be attuned to, so they would have more practice time with the spells.
How long does it take to attune to a pearl of power?
Oh, it takes a standard attunement, so at least a short rest worth of time of focusing on it. But I would, if we're gonna retcon it,
then we could say it was in your gear.
It was in our gear, and
yes,
before starting,
of course, because I knew what I was doing. Obviously, when I was putting it. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Actually, okay, hold on. Okay, everyone, Father Caspar goes. Well, if you look inside your packs, you may notice you may notice a little something called the Pearl of Power.
Yes, I remember this.
Yes.
I noticed a potato peeler. Is that the same?
Anya, why don't you show the class yours, and I load it into the other one.
I think I was wrong. So, I mean, you can expend with an action 1 spell slot with Pearl of Power. I'm looking for something else. That's more what I was thinking about.
That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah. So let's see.
I mean, DM, you can always homebrew something as well.
Yeah, you should homebrew this. We're in a magic school.
We're in a magic school. Surely they gave us something that required enchantment, obviously, with 5 slots worth of power or something.
Okay,
like that.
Everyone, fire. Yes, I'm gonna come up with a better. I'll come up with a thing. You guys all have a thing. All right. As you may notice, and he goes out in case your wand is your arcane focus. So he picks up your wand and he takes a little glowing blue sphere and he screws it on the end like you would like a. He smushes it almost like you would like an eraser, extra eraser to put a pencil. This here is called the. Hold on. This one is called the. Hold on. I was looking up a Latin thing. I'm like, that's an actual word.
You're so
you really
careful
put jump.
with all of this.
No. I like that. Hold on. I've got this.
I'm loving this. Keep going.
So
yeah. This is awesome.
This is called. Okay, it's a not great name, but at least this is your sphere of spelling. It's not for spelling as in the letter kind. It is it, and he takes it and he hands it out to pass on all your wands. This adds an extra 5 slots to your spell, and it will go up as you will grow exponentially. In tandem with your as you grow as you level up.
Cool.
So to speak. So this is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make like a little side. How do you get the little here it is, the handouts. I'm gonna make a little handout. So Miss Anya, would you like to who here feels like they would like to fire either more magic missiles at me or at each other? As long as you've confirmed their shield first, otherwise the liability in this is going to be insane.
Hey, Pin, I know you've been waiting on
this one. Friend?
What's that?
I am definitely.
You may shoot your friend if they have shield on, and not Pinnefer because he just asked not to. And now that I remember.
Oh yeah, no, but Riley is not going to pay any attention to that.
I'm casting shield on myself. Hey, Pin, I know you've been waiting on this for a while. Hit me with your best shot.
Oh, I thought you were going to shoot me.
No, you said not to, but I know. Come on, it's cathartic. Swing at me.
My mommy told me not to answer violence with violence.
Can I do it? Boom!
Go for it.
Pen on Riley. He should fire at you, right?
Yeah, she fired chromatic orb, which is not a spell, which is not magic missile.
How did that happen?
Oh no!
Hit you with your best shot.
All right.
So, I think though you're safe, right?
Duration is instantaneous. All it does is it's evocation. You roll. It's duration change. What do you roll for damage for that?
Give it to me. Okay, no, it's gonna make me roll for it. Man. Hang on, I'm working on it.
The spell it doesn't just give you magic missile. It gives you +5 bonus to your attack AC. So
right.
Hang on, I gotta grab my book.
No worries. I'm now a whopping 16 armor class.
Well, I only rolled 15, so you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
But so I get to choose the type of damage, and I would have done lightning damage because it would look cool.
Riley, you feel lightning light up all around you, and you hear Father Casper through the thunderous din. You hear, "It's not magic missile," and you're just sitting there. And Riley, you were unhurt, but all your hair is all standing up on end.
That was cool. Do that again.
All around you, there's just this blackened smoke of like the stone floor, and there was this little like poster in the back that just said like, "You can do it. Say no to bullying," and it's gone. It just says, "Say bullying now." Actually, no, it says you can do bullying.
I hit with anything. I'm sorry.
That was awesome. Do that again.
No, don't do it again. That was my bad. We're only doing magic missile. That's the only thing that's for sure protection from this. Everything else is just a bonus. But let's hear it for. He starts clapping and the spells. Everyone else starts clapping because everyone thinks both Riley and Anya are the coolest in this room at this point because this is the coolest thing that's happened to them all day.
All right, yeah. All right, yes. One for Anya, my best friend. Let's do it. I knew she was gonna do that. Totally. I'm surprised you didn't go for me, Pin.
I only want to get away from you. I don't want to hurt you.
Okay, fair.
How many hit points does Riley have, out of curiosity?
How many hit points?
5.
Yeah, actually, if I had exceeded, if that had hit, that could have been an insta kill. So
yeah. It's only more fun. Only more fun.
All right. Oh, that wraps up for this class. And everyone starts. You see, there's still like 12 minutes till class usually ends, but the bell hasn't run. But he takes a little bell from under his desk, and he puts it down. And this little hand swipes it when you're done.
All right.
Wait, hang on. A what? Am I paying enough attention to have seen that hand?
Roll perception.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Hey.
I'm rolling perception as well.
Yeah, you both noticed it. There's a little hand that grabbed it from underneath behind the desk. And the priest walks out, and all the kids, no one's leaving yet. They're all just crowding around you, and they're crowding around Riley and Anya. That was the coolest thing! And this one little kid's chopping up, shoot me with magic!
You gotta talk to Anya. She's the hero of the heroine. I'm like kind of shepherd them towards Anya and talk up Anya, and then just try to like extricate myself as quickly as possible to intercept Pinnefer before he goes towards the bell that's been disappeared.
I am definitely curious, and I'm not like going fast, but I'm headed toward the place I last saw a hand grab a bell.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to very stealthily, keeping one eye on Tumnus because I don't want him to leave yet before I get to talk to him. But I want to stealthily intercept Pinnefer.
What's the I'm trying to. Oh, okay. So roll.
I've been muted. Okay.
No,
yeah.
sorry, we weren't ignoring you. You were on mute.
I was on mute the whole time. If Anya notices that her friends are, doing something that looks focused, which I think she probably would if you had me actually roll perception. You weren't saying anything because you weren't hearing me. She's gonna just work extra hard to keep everybody's attention on her because they're
all right. Everyone, roll performance.
Anya too.
Yeah, well, Anya's rolling performance. Yeah, you're distracting. You're regaling people with incredible stories.
Yes.
All right, so you kind of wow your starry-eyed audience. How do you do this? What do you say to them to capture their young hearts and see?
I'm working on it. Well, it's called chromatic orb, and it looks kind of like this, and she's just going to cast different colors of lightning with prestidigitation in her hand.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And you see, for a second here, Father Casper runs back, looks in, recognizes just prestidigitation. You see is just all the color come back in his face, and he breathes a sigh of relief, and then walks away.
She looks at him and winks.
That is the coolest thing. I want a chromatic my orbs. That sounds cool. That's so cool. And you see, they're all like they're hopping up and down around you at this point.
I'm intercepting Pinnefer as quietly as I can. I told you not to talk to them. Do not. Pin. Look at me, Pin. Hey, buddy. Don't engage.
I'm trying to decide how I want to play this. Riley has been a right pain in my butt, and I have absolutely no reason to do anything that Riley ever says. So the moment that Riley says to not do something, I immediately want to do it.
Pin, seriously, man. She's gonna look right in your eyes. Please, just don't. I know how you feel and how fun all of this seems, but just please do not.
All right, let's leave this up to the dice. May I, DM? May I run a roll investigation?
You may roll. In this case, for you're looking for him.
So I've already made it to the desk by this point.
Yep.
I want to investigate where the hand came from.
right behind the desk. You notice. I'm trying to. What's the stealth? That's dexterity for people who don't have stealth, right? For that works, I think.
I mean, you could do.
I'm trying to remember. Which,
It's a
Stealth is a dex roll.
dex-based roll.
Yeah, so you could just roll dex if you don't.
I don't have a character sheet for this person.
Who are we referring to? Me or?
Oh, not for you. No, for the guy.
NPC stuff.
NPC. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh no. Hey, we only have the first roll. Never mind. 13. Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation. Pinnefer.
Oh wow. Alrighty.
Oh, are you whispering to him? Because there's now a conspicuous typing silence.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. I was finishing up your sphere spelling thing. You should have a handout.
Oh, okay.
You
did that during the game?
You do not
spelling. That's so cool.
Pinnefer, you do not notice you do not notice it. You don't notice anything still there, but you do see, because you rolled some investigation, you notice tiny little prints in the dust in that kind of dusty corner.
Riley breathes with an audible sigh of relief. Okay, don't look into anything. Don't do anything stupid. I gotta go find Tumnus and clean up that freaking mess. Just pin honest to every deity. Just please, just drop it, please. I'm gonna book it after.
I look at my hands. I'm not holding anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to drop.
I'm gonna run after Tumnus because I don't. Did he leave?
Tumnus. While there was commotion and things going on, Tumnus just snuck out into the hallway.
All right, DM. What do I roll to look for Tumnus?
You roll. Tumnus, are you actively hiding?
Out in the hallway, I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. You don't have to roll for it. You just go up and you see Tumnus. He's just kind of leaning back against one of the windows here in the hallway.
Yeah, like run out of the classroom, and I do like that, like kind of Wile E. Coyote, like stop at the cliff, like run, skid, stop, and then I just try to like relax and walk over to him like slowly.
He's underneath this. There's a kind of tacky stained glass window of Saint Wilhelmina of Waffle, the patron saint of eating disorders, and you see her in that big eating contest battle with from the story.
Okay. Hey, Tom. Look, I don't know what's gonna happen because of a lot of stuff that's happening because I'm stupid, and I'm not gonna stop being stupid. So I want to make this not weird. I want to fix this because I feel like I've messed. I know I've messed up like a bunch, but the problem is like when I try to talk to fix it, I'm too dumb to know what to say. But I wish I could like take out my insides and just like show you what I wanted to say and what I meant by it. But I can't do that. What was that?
I was joking. It said sing.
No, you do not want to hear Riley's singing voice. Because I think you and I are more alike in certain ways than you probably would guess. But I don't want to say anything because I'm going to make it worse. But I just want you to know that if anything happens, I'll jump in front of you and cast shield, okay?
Look.
Aww.
That's the thing, though. Whenever anything happens, you're so brash.
I know.
And I know you want to jump in front of things. For your friends, you want to help.
Yeah.
But you're jumping in front when you don't need to, and making it worse.
Oh.
It just. Look, you know. You know what? You've already figured out.
Yeah.
And look what you're doing there. You're doing. You're casting dangerous spells.
Well, I mean, I cast shield on myself, and then Anya did something crazy that I rolled with. But look, it's not much of an apology, but I don't know how to stop being dumb. I just hope you can be patient with how stupid I am sometimes. Because if I stop moving, I don't know what happens after that. Because I think some people, they hold still, and that's how they cling to something, and that's how they deal with it. And some people just don't stop running, because it's the only thing they know how to do.
I think sometimes when you're running, I'm the one that needs to be still for a bit.
That's fine. I just don't want to break this friendship thing because I'm new to it. And it's stupid because I think we both know what we're talking about, and I think we both get it, but I think it's like we can't talk about it, right? And I'm not entitled to anything there. I just, you don't have to say anything about it, but I also want you to know I'm there, and it doesn't matter if I accidentally burn down the whole forest. I'm still going to be there, and I'm not going to let you catch on fire.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
a favor.
Yeah?
And I'll ask this as a friend.
Okay.
Try not to always be ready to burn down the forest.
I'm never ready. It just happens.
Try not to not burn down the forest, please.
Okay. Hey, Tumnus, I promise I won't burn down the forest on purpose.
And by forest, I mean anything you're trying to burn down here.
Oh, is it like fire specifically?
Anything that you're... I don't like when someone jumps to violence so quick.
Yeah, look, it's the whole bat thing. I panic sometimes because sometimes I wasn't. I mean, it's not like I could have done anything, but sometimes I wasn't fast enough. So it's just like you do things and you look up and you did it, because you don't want it. Because you got it. Yeah, I'll try. Okay, I'll try to be less scared.
And you guys hear the bell, the lunch bell. Sorry, lunch bell goes off. Bun, bun, bun. And you see coming out, being carried on the shoulders of sorry-eyed students. You see Anya is coming out of the classroom with Pinnefer.
I immediately snap into just cheering on mode. Yeah, Anya, the heroine of the hour.
Oh, Anya! Oh, Anya! Oh, Anya!
At this point, she's embarrassed and trying to make herself scarce.
Oh well, in that case,
you can tell she's blushing some, and trying to hide it.
Hey guys! Bort tripped and fell and got stuck in the drainage pipe. You gotta see this.
Roll deception.
Okay. 5.
I don't know, that's a god.
I just said I wasn't gonna light anything on fire. I don't know what else to do.
Alright, that's a little careful there with and he helps. That's a little precarious. The halls aren't as tall as they seem, believe me. And he helps get Anya down back to earth.
Oh, he's such a hero.
So and you get off to lunch anyway. So you had a fun class there.
Yeah, it was great. It was so great. You should have been there, Bort. It was so great. It was.
Look, I got somewhere to be. Would you mind taking this back into closet 4?
Yes.
This is Old Wavy here hands you just this mop, this wet mop.
Name Wade?
Wavy.
Oh,
Old
yes.
Wavy.
I will
call him that.
protect him with my life. She hugs the mop.
Awesome. And he just kind of tips his hat and sort of lumbers off in the opposite direction. And I probably should call it quits there because it's after 9 and I'm not supposed to go over too much. Thank you guys for playing. I really appreciated it.
Yeah, that was very fun.
This was fun. Thank
This
you.
was a crazy madcap evening.
Yeah, it
Imagine
was.
trying to explain half this stuff to someone who wasn't here.
Yeah, I know. This is one of those evenings. It's like, remember that night? Yeah. And that's
On the
sort of
one
the
hand, Pinnefer does not want Riley to be a pyromaniac, but on the other hand, Alan Dwango AC really wants Riley to be a pyromaniac.
Yeah, Riley is the character that a DM who has been DMing for years and hasn't gotten to play a character for a long time is like, you know what? To heck with everything. I'm gonna be the problem character now, and no one's going to stop me.
It was the moment where your brother's like, "Why are you trying to light everything on fire?"
I just don't have Flint yet. Once I have Flint, things will be better. A lot more plans will work.
I was in a game. I think we were together for like a year and a half or 2 years of weekly games. I had a moon druid, and I think she was capable of almost CR3 shapeshifting by the time, after over a year of nagging, they finally gave her a brown bear. So she developed a complete obsession with brown bears, because that was the one CR1 creature she really wanted. They wouldn't give her any CR1s.
Oh my goodness.
So to this day, I got infected by my character, and I have an obsession with brown bears. I did not have before that point in time, but I spent so much time role-playing the fantasizing about brown bear.
That's amazing.
You're looking at bear facts like, hey, these are kind of cool. Holy cow.
Oh, I have a Pinterest board, an enormous Pinterest board of nothing but pictures of brown bears.
That's amazing.
What I think is funny with bears is that, like, in photographs, they can look like super majestic, and you see one in person, and it's like the opposite of majestic. Like, they're like,
based on the part of a bear I have seen, at least, was not very majestic.
Yeah.
Granted, it was the other end of the bear running away, but they don't run very elegantly.
At the Baltimore Zoo, which we had a membership to when my daughter was little, and I took her constantly, or the San Francisco Zoo, one of the zoos, has a great big grizzly enclosure.
Oh, wow, there's
really
a big
good thick glass at the side of it. And the male, i.e. big bear, if there were people looking at it, the male, actually, one of his sports was charging the people and running into the glass.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
That is intense.
That is a great big grizzly bear charging you down, and it's terrifying.
What's funny is because you don't have them east of the Rockies as much, right? You know, not so much. So when you had Lewis and Clark exploring, they were like, and this was like if you read like their journals and stuff, this was like a consistent thing with them, where they think they know what they're doing, and then they actually see it. It's so like when they came over to the Rockies, the Indians they were sailing with, they were like, hey, you know, winter here, you don't want to cross it, just stay, you know, don't try this, you will die. They're really big mountains, and they're thinking mountains, they're thinking like the Appalachians, like, oh, it won't be a big deal. So they go out there and it's horrible, but their notes are like, they're like surprised that there's snow on the top of mountains still. It's like, wow, it's what a marvel. But another one. Yeah. Well, but like there was another one where they were like, they're thinking the East Coast, like black bears, you know. And so when you had the tribes there, when they're heading out west, be like trying to warn them, like, dude, you do not want, you know, there's these huge bears, you know, they'll kill somebody of us. Don't even try. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we have guns, no big deal. And they get there like, holy cow, these things eat bullets. I don't get it.
Very hard to kill a grizzly with a musket. Very, very hard to kill a grizzly with a musket.
Yeah.
Anywhere. On that note, I should go brush teeth and stuff. Thanks all for playing. This was very fun. And thank you, DM, for running.
This was amazing.
Yes, this was fun.
Yeah.
All right. You all stay awesome.
Thank you, guys.
For those who accelerate.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And have a wonderful days. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
All right. Bye, guys. Oh, and actually, now I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to play next Monday. If it's not raining, in the San Francisco area. I'll be on a sailboat for the day, but I don't know when we'll be back. If it is raining, I will not be on a sailboat for the day because too wet.
I don't know what to hope for because sailboat sounds cool. I hope you get to enjoy sailboat, I guess. But yeah. And we usually end up playing
past and it's well past dark by 7 p.m. anyway. So I'll probably be back in time, but I don't know for sure.
Right,
All
yeah.
right.
And I wouldn't worry about it because I tend to have some kind of health problem. We tend to end up on Thursday anyway.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Theo.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Thanks. I'm working on it.
Stay safe.
I'll
All right.
stay awesome.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Merry
Take care.
Christmas.
Yep. Bye.